Hello everybody, welcome to Tarot and the Star. I am your host, Melody. We're going to be doing another missing persons ghost box reading, and this will be on Sara Ebersole. She went missing on March 3rd, 2023. So let's do our prayer first to Archangel Michael before we begin. Before I do my prayer, I want to tell you guys, I see a little black bird outside of my window. So I feel that this message is telling me basically, it's like the sign of the little bird that's singing. It was literally perched outside of my window just for a few seconds singing. And I believe this has to do with Sara and angels. This is what I pick up. Weirdly enough, this is what I pick up. So let's do our prayer to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please protect me and my viewers as I conduct this ghost box reading on Sara Ebersole. Please protect us from negative forces, negative entities, negative beings, demonic forces, demonic entities, demonic beings, and shield us in white light, and do not allow these things to attach to us or attack us as we watch this ghost box reading now or in the future. Please keep us shielded in white light, Archangel Michael, and protected. Thank you, and Amen. Okay, Sara Ebersole was 26 when she went missing. She went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida area. I'm going to tell you the scene here with the situation, and we'll see if we get the clues from the ghost box. So a little backstory here. Sara was out. She had just gotten off work, and she had texted her sister that she needed a ride home. And then she texted her sister a little bit after that, basically saying that she met some cowboys in a black pickup truck. And, she was going to go with them and see where that went. And so she went to go hang out with these people, these two guys in this black pickup truck. She was dropped off with a person named James Michael Robinson. And the nickname that they call him is Bubba. So she went to this place, and he lived in one area of this apartment complex, and then apparently right next door, a couple lived there, and so she was hanging around with this guy and a couple named James and Tassisha. And so this other guy shows up named Tyrone Mormon, and she ends up leaving with Tyrone Mormon around 4 a.m. She's with Tyrone Mormon, and they leave in a blue Hyundai sedan. And some witnesses say that it's driven by some, like a Hispanic male. Now, that's hearsay, but I have to put that out just in case it does come out in the ghost box. So Sara, at this time in her life, she's living with her roommate, and her roommate was on a retreat, in a women's veteran retreat. And so when the roommate came home a couple days later, she sees that Sara's shoes are in the house, but Sara's toothbrush is missing, her hairbrush is missing, her makeup brushes, a binder with illegal documents on her ex-boyfriend that was violent toward her. He had like a criminal history. She had like a binder of illegal documents on him. She had a teddy bear that had something to do with her child, because she did have a child, and then some legal paperwork that talks about her child's name being changed to Cora. So when the police talk about the investigation here, they say that she was within a convenience store within the last 24 hours. So she hasn't been heard from since March 3rd, 2023. Tyrone Mormon is a person of interest. He was the last one with Sara. Honestly, when I don't want to be the bearer of any kind of bad news or anything, but I don't feel that this went down well. I feel that something happened here. And I'm picking up like something kind of got out of control. I pick up like Sara screaming or speaking loudly toward this guy, Tyrone. Something happened here. So let's get into it. I believe that I saw this case, I saw this case out there, and I believe that Sara would want us to do this ghost box to find out more on this. So let's get into it. That's as much as I'm going to say about this without giving you too much of what I am picking up. We're going to hear from the spirits and see what they have to say on Sara. Okay. Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing from Orlando, Florida area on March 3rd, 2023, and she was last seen with Tyrone Mormon. Can you please tell us what happened to Sara, please? Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida area. Can you tell us if Tyrone Mormon is involved with Sara's disappearance or ending, please? Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida area. If Tyrone Mormon had something to do with Sara, what did he do to Sara, please? Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida area. Is Sara still amongst the living today, please? Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida. What happened to Sara when she went with Tyrone Mormon in this blue Hyundai sedan and she took off with him at 4 a.m.? What happened from that point forward? Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida. If Sara is no longer with us, where can we find her physical remains, please? Spirit guides of Sara Ebersole that went missing on March 3rd, 2023 from Orlando, Florida area. If Sara is no longer with us, does Sara have any messages for her family, such as her sister that is looking for her, or authorities? Does she have any messages? Yeah. thank you so much for coming through, Spirit Guides of Sara Ebersole. And thank you for coming through, Sara Ebersole, if you came through and you're no longer with us. Thank you for coming through. And thank you, any spirits that wanted to speak on behalf of Sara Ebersole, for coming through and giving us a little bit more information about her whereabouts or what happened to her. Thank you for coming through. We are ending the session with you all now, and we are saying goodbye to you all now. We are ending the session with you all now, and we are saying goodbye to you all now. Goodbye. We are ending the session. Goodbye. And for those of you still watching Tarot and the Star, I mean, it's really sad. You know, her child was left behind, and her sister was wondering what happened to her. And her friend that she was living with was wondering what happened to her. It's not within her character to just take off like that. I mean, you know, she, of course, was young and, you know, having fun and making friends and everything like that. Is, you know, she was a free-spirited person. That's normal. But to be gone for, I mean, look how long she's gone for, since 2023. You know, unheard of. It's not within her character. She would not have left her child behind. So let's, you know, we'll see what the clues show. So thank you so much for joining me for today's program of Tarot and the Star. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe and click on the notification button. If you're liking these videos, click on the like button. It really helps to get this across through the algorithm for other people to see it, and maybe comment. Those that know her may comment on this. And, you know, it also, maybe whoever's involved may want to comment on this, you know, or if they know something, you know, somebody knows something out there as to who took her, they may want to comment on this. So liking gets it out so others can see it. So thank you for those of you that are liking, and if you're not liking yet, do consider liking, because it's getting it out in the algorithm for other people to see it. You know, I do these free of charge. You know, this is Ghost Box is something that I feel could be useful to gather clues to help find the missing, or you know, gather more information to help investigators with more you know, leads. So that's why I do this. And you may be able to help as well by listening to these clues, looking at the clues, and trying to piece together what you think could have happened and putting it in the comments. That also helps as well. So thank you to those of you that are doing that and providing information on people that you know here. You know, we do not want to forget about them. We want to keep remembering all the missing and keep on keeping on with this. I appreciate you as a community being here and supporting this channel in looking for the missing or gathering information as to what happened. I know I do provide other things on this channel, but this is, when it comes to the missing, it's very important. As I mentioned in other cases, I almost ended up missing as a child. And it's a very scary situation. So I do care about these people that I'm doing this on. You know, and there is no, for me, I do it on all types of people, young, old, any type of race, it doesn't matter. You know, gathering information and trying to help is what counts, you know, whatever we can get from these Ghost Box readings. So thank you for all of you that are continuing to support this channel and supporting me in doing this. I'm glad that we're becoming a community of people that do care about what's happening here. And I'm very happy about that. And I appreciate every single one of you. Until the next one, I'll talk to you then. Bye now.